I'm Heidi Granger Russell, and I live in Petaluma, California. I'm a certified hand-in-hand instructor and have been for about 10 years. And I have a 14-year-old son. Many years ago, when my son was a baby, and I was feeling really unsure about how to parent and what I was doing, actually found Hand in Hand on Facebook, and I was just kind of blindly searching for information about how to do this parenting thing. I just thought that it was going to come so naturally that I wouldn't need information. It was just all going to be instinctual. And it's true, some things are instinctual, but apparently parenting is a very complicated subject. And so I went and I read all the books and I was following all the different people, and I just kept coming back to the hand in hand articles. They just hit in a different way. I would read other articles and everything. There's a lot of great information out there. But then when I would read these hand in hand articles, like it would go, and then suddenly it would switch to this, like, oh, this is going deeper. And it
Mm,
just felt like, and then when it would, so I was like, this is good stuff. So I
mm,
really started paying attention. And that's how I found out about it. And then a couple years later, I found out about the certification program. I started using the tools. I found them very effective. I found them very emotionally deep,
mm,
and I found them very accessible at the same time. Like it always felt like this is deep and accessible. And I'm
mm,
like, oh, that's just what I need. And so when my son was about three and a half, I learned about the certification program. And I thought, oh dear, if I could learn more about this and share it with more people, it could just make parenting easier for all. I really believe still, and at that time I thought, gee, if we could tomorrow, everybody on the planet changed how they parented, like within a couple of years, we could change the world. And so with that very hopeful feeling, I started the certification program about 10 years ago, and it was amazing. It was really like next level. It felt like just the immersion in the tools and the immersion in listening to each other and learning about myself and learning about how to connect with my family. It was really life-changing. I wasn't sure 100% when I took the certification course, like, well, at the very least, I'll use it in my own family and I'll become more adept at using the tools with my own family. I wasn't sure that I would become an instructor and teach, but once I finished the program, I knew that I had to keep going. And it's been really like a great pleasure in my life and a great honor to be able to bring these tools to other families and to teach classes and do talks. I love it. People are always like, "Do you mind talking about parenting right now?" I'm like, "Please, it's like one of my favorite
mm.
things to talk about. Like you can always talk to me about it."